Hello, everybody out there. you got DS1 coming to you live from the studios here. This is today's hunt. We was out at my buddy Carl's house hunting out of a tree stand here. You're about to see a whole bunch of does. I mean, it was does all over. So here we go. On with the video. All right. Okay, what you're hearing is the all the different sounds coming from the woods. Over here, right in this area right here, if you see where my mouse arrow is, you'll see a doe pop up in that area right there. My camera does make some noise while it's on my bow and arrow. I've got a crossbow, 182-pound draw to be exact. But you'll notice right here there'll be a doe pop in the scene here in a minute. We're live right now coming from the studios. I hope you're liking this, Carl. Hey buddy, what's going on? I just saw you and Kim had supper with you and got to go deer hunting in your woods there. I remember you telling me about the crows, how the crows crow. There's one right there. See her? There she is, right behind that tree. You think that I'm making all kinds of noise, but that I'm not. The camera that's so sensitive it picks up all kinds of noise. But she's standing right there where my mouse arrow is right now, right in that area. She'll kind of move out a little bit there and come stand right in here. Right there she is. See her? There'll be a bunch more come from this area right here, right to my right. Now she's starting to move in a little closer. I think she comes up to about right there and stops. There she comes. Oh, I video them for a good long time. I'm talking to my buddy Carl over a microphone that's plugged into my ear through a walkie-talkie. He's back at his house and I'm out in the woods. But there's that doe. There'll be another one sneak along here. That's right over here. Coming up. There it is. You see it moving right there in the woods. You see its tail. It's coming along straight through here. Just watch for my mouse arrow, you'll see it. These are little ones. They weren't very big at all. The mother, and which is right there. I think that's the mother, or that could be. But here's one, and there's one. There'll be another one come up this way right here. I've got a deer scent right over here, and one of them stops and smells of it. It's pretty cool. There she is. Well, she's pretty good size. Now the other ones are real little. They're tiny. They're this year's deer. She's probably last year's deer. I hope you're catching this, Carl. You and Kim both taking a look at the video I'd shot earlier. There's one, two, third one's over here somewhere. There'll be a couple more sneak up through here. Come to the right of me. Never did see a buck though. Now when Carl told me, I guess he said that when the crows start crowing all at once like that, that's when deer start coming around. And that's true. They started making all kinds of noise, and then there they are. Let's see here. There we go. That's better. Now I got everything in the picture here. So there goes that one right there. There's one standing right there. There's another one standing over here somewhere. And there's going to be a couple more come up through here in a minute. If it's in this video. I think it is. The mama comes back right in here, and she starts stomping her feet, and then almost she just snorts out real loud. That's later on. There's 1, 2, 3, counting that one right there. Number 4 and 5 will come up through here in a minute. I'll turn to my right and catch that one coming up through there. I could have shot that one. I could have shot that one. I could have shot that big female. They're all too little. Way too little. Better off leave them alone. Well, they stand perfectly still, don't they? You can hear one walking over here to my right. I think right around in there. Maybe? No? There's still just a 3. There it is. There's one right there sniffing that doe scent I put out. It's right there. It's right down below me looking up at me. Look at that. Sneaky little devil. That's a little one. It was real little. Pretty. I enjoyed videoing them more than I did actually hunting. If I'd have seen a buck, I'd have popped him, but I didn't see one, so. See it stomp its foot? There it goes again. There it goes again. It sees me, but it don't know what I am yet. Well, it's really checking me out. It's not real sure. It puts its head on that branch. There's the mama coming back. So there's 4 out there now. 1, 2, 3, 4. See her holler? She said, whew, and then took off. They come right back. That was surprising. That one there stays there. That's cool. One of them goes right over there where that doe scent or that buck and doe lure is, and sniffs the crap out of it. So you've seen those 4 take off that way. That's 5. Here comes another one sneaking up through the side there. Another little one. If it's in this video, it might be in the next one. See, they're all slowly sneaking back there, right there, right over here, right over there, and that one's still there. There's one back over here. There'll be another one come sneaking this way. Here in a minute, here it comes, I think. I never did, in the first 2 videos, I never did see that squirrels humping each other. Hi Kim, how you doing? Carl, how are you guys? Thank you for supper. Thanks for letting me hunt today, or tonight, or this evening, or this afternoon, or wherever it was. It was kind of miserable, really, because I forgot my my cushion for that seat there. That seat had bars in it, and it was killing my butt. Really bad. Yeah, the first 2 videos of just in the woods, that's before no deer showed up or nothing, you know, so... I had a good time sitting out there just videoing them. I'm using a GoPro. I'm going to charge it for 24 hours this time, so it'll last the entire hunt instead of cutting off just as soon as it got dark. If I'd have seen a buck and could have shot at it, I wouldn't have got it on video. So there's still one right here. There's one right up in here. There's one up in here. And there's another one coming around this way here. But there'll be some more come up through here in a minute. I forget what time period it was between the... I know they was all there up until it got dark, and then once it got almost totally dark, then they moved out of view. And then they went to my right, went on down the way there, and that's when I was waiting on the buck to come out, but he never did. Here's another one coming in, right here. See it? That's that little one. It stands right there for the longest time. So that's 6. There's one. There's one. This is the newest one come in. This is the... It looked like to be the littlest one of them all. I think one comes up right there about where my mouse arrow is and stands. I think it was real little. It was probably a yearling. One of the younger ones of all of them. I hope Carl and Kim's looking, checking out the video. We're live on YouTube at DS1.LIVE radio station studios. See, it sounds like I'm making all kinds of noise, but I'm actually not. The camera volume picks up a lot of noise off of the bow. I'm going to get me a headset that goes around your head, and your GoPro goes on it, and that way wherever you look, that's where what you see. But it was attached to the end of my bow, and believe it or not, it lasted all the way till I put it on my back and climbed down the tree stand, picked up all the doe scent or the deer scent that I had sitting out. I put them away, and then I walked and got lost down to the right there a little bit, and then he shined his light to me, and then halfway up the path I dropped it within 10 foot within where I came in the woods at. It fell off the bow, so we thought maybe it was right in that area here, but it wasn't. Good thing, saved us a long walk. The other ones that ran off into this area here, they will start coming back. They'll all end up congregating in this area right here, and then they'll go this way. There's that little one. Okay, that's the end of that video. Let's go to the next one. Boink. Here we go, going live. Follow the bouncy mouse. Doing, 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 doing. If you like this video, tag my YouTube video. This is a good deer video. It's a good nature video of the young deer this year that's been born. One of them bucks has been busy. He just stands there and stares at me for the longest time. I don't know if that's a female or a male or what. It's too little to tell. I had a great time. I mean, it was really relaxing. All except for the mosquitoes. I mean, they like to eat and carry me away there. I thought they was going to carry me away there for a minute. Get my ears and right around my eyes. The darker it got, the worse the mosquitoes got. whenever you heard me whispering, that's when I was talking on the radio to my buddy Carl. Once they all just start coming back right in this area here, and they go that way. That's when I was waiting for the buck to come out, and he never did come out. I'll get him maybe one of these days. What do you think about my tree stand, Carl? That's a nice tree stand, ain't it? Yeah, got a cushy head right rest and a spine support. Can kick back. Looky here. I can actually touch the woods back here and behind me. I like that green screen. That's probably the best thing I've ever invested in. Is need to take the camera and put it up just a little bit like that. There we go. That's good. I did, once it started getting kind of dark, I did hear something behind me walking, but it never did come out where I could see anything. Yeah, if you like my video, give me a post. Say, hey, we like that video about the deer. Here it comes back. See it right there? See my mouse arrow? There's another one up in here. There's about 3 of them up in here. One over here. And another one comes from this way. It's funny how they run out but walk back in, you know what I mean? It's kind of a long video. Here, let me move it forward a little more. You can hear him walking. That one's right around in there somewhere. There it is. Coming back up. Well, Carl, you're seeing what I saw, you know, at the time I saw it. There it is right there. There, it's moving along, coming this way, way out there. I'd say it's about 35 yards maybe out, maybe a little lot further. There it comes. Right there. I'll move the video forward just a little more. As you can see, it's starting to get a little dark. Right there. That's it. There's another one right there. And I believe there's one right there. This time they're further out. The sound on that camera is really loud. I mean, you can hear them walking out there. Move the camera on. There it is. Right there. When you're running a green screen, you have to have the exact right amount of light. I've got 3 or 4 LED floodlights, and you put wax paper on them and it dulls them down just a little bit, enough to make it not so glary. So as you can see, it shows the trees and stuff behind me back here on this screen. So it's right behind me on the screen. It took me a lot of YouTubing to figure out how to do this program. Excuse me. Good thing is I can mute the mic so you can't hear me cough. Huh. Let's see, let's move it on just a little more. We're almost to the end of this video and go to the next one. I don't know what kind of plane that is. It might have been a hand glider of some sort, but it took a long time to go over. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So you can see it's a little darker, so it's getting dark. Jump forward. That's that plane still going over. They're out there. They're right in this area here. In this area. A light in that area there. I'm going to jump forward a little bit. Jump forward a little more. I don't believe that, I couldn't believe I didn't see a buck out of all them does. Usually the does go first and the bucks come in behind, but they didn't go through that time. Starting to get a little darker, as you can see. When you get done watching this video there, Carl, give me a call. Tell me what you think. Yeah, it's getting darker and darker each time. I'm just kind of snapping through the video so it don't take as long. Right there, I think. Can't tell. In the video it's a little darker in my office than it is actually out there. That's probably not. I know that one is still in that area right there. They're right around in there. Now it's even darker. Okay, we're at the end of this video. See if there's another one. Nope, that's it. That is it. Well, anyway, let's move it on back here to the beginning here. Doink. Okay, there it is. There's deer there. There was about 7 of them out all together before they took off that way, and then just as it got dark, they all migrated back this way. And I heard something back behind me here, but I never did see it or what it was or nothing. So, well, you got DS1 for DS1.LIVE radio station. This is the hunt, 2018, on the first day of bow season. So, until next time, we'll catch you later.